I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The culture ticket.
The culture ticket.
Culture ticket. Yes!
With butter, not butter. Period.
Yo. What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Z Butter Not Butter, with the culture ticket, y'all. And got no favorite host over here. Oz, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's your boys, all Lashana Barnes. Y'all know
Yes.
what's up. Y'all know the vibe.
We finna get into it, y'all. It's just us today. Janae flaked on us. I'm just saying, y'all. She had something to do, so she couldn't come. So it's just us. We're gonna thug it out. We got Marcus over there too. Marcus, what's up?
Yo.
Party few doors down.
It's your boy Marcus the family because I do it for the
Okay. I see you over there. Okay. So we finna get into it, y'all. Me and Oz gonna rock it out with Marcus. So we finna go ahead and get in it. We finna go ahead and get into this. Alright, so I'm gonna y'all know we start off with a game called Black Card Vote, but I usually do it, but I always wanted to get a little piece of it.
I got to.
I always wanted to get a little piece of it, so I'm gonna let Oz go ahead and start off with the cards.
Alright,
so
you had to ask me something.
Okay.
So, and I asked something that I don't even know. So, it say, which character did Tupac play on A Different World?
Piccolo. He gonna try to beat me at my
First
own
of all, I'm
game.
gonna give you some options, but yeah, that's right.
Piccolo.
Is it Piccolo? It's a Piccolo.
She cheated.
It's Piccolo. I don't know. It's Picco.
Piccolo.
Piccolo. Whatever it's called. I don't think his name was Piccolo in that movie. Y'all, what was his name? What was Tupac's name?
A Different World. No, it's spelled
Piccolo.
Piccolo. I'm thinking Piccolo.
It's definitely Piccolo. Okay, you gonna ask all yours or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me get one.
I'm gonna have Google say this name out.
You gotta finish the lyrics. What is the first line to the song Tootsie Roll?
What's the first line?
Yes. Before the song start.
Ain't hot and cold. Let me see that.
Yeah, it's sweet and sour Tootsie Roll. Let me.
No,
something
it's
like
not.
You said sweet and sour.
Right.
It's something like that. Like
Yeah,
no, it's
so
what is
Tootsie Rolls are not sweet. I mean, it's sour.
well, what is it?
Sing it.
Cotton candy, sweet and roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
It's cotton candy. I think they actually got the lyrics wrong. It
What was
say
it?
cotton candy, sweetie go. I don't think
Yeah.
they said that.
Yeah,
I thought they said
yeah.
sweet and low.
I thought they said
sweet and
Because it's
low?
supposed to be sweet. That's a sugar, right?
No, that's like a sweet.
I thought it say
don't
sweet
think
and
they put
roll.
that
Like,
in.
cause on Tootsie Rolls say sweet and roll.
Yeah.
On Tootsie Rolls it say sweet and roll.
True. Facts.
But that's not even an option on here. It's cotton candy, sweet and low, cotton candy, sweet as gold,
Let's
cotton
go.
candy, sweetie gold,
Nah.
cotton candy, Swedish gold.
Shit, we probably gonna
It's
pull
sweet
this
and roll.
out right now.
Let me-
Sweetie. But that's not an option.
They wrong. I'm gonna ask Mr. Google.
What's the answer, y'all? What is the first line to the song Tootsie Roll? Cotton candy, sweet and low, or cotton candy, sweetie, go? Or cotton candy, sweet as gold, or cotton candy, Swedish go? What is the first line? Hey! Shout out to Cooking Littleton Kitchen, my girl Chef Asia and her husband, Sean. What's going on?
Oh,
What is it? Sweetie go?
it's Sweetie Go. It is Sweetie Go.
Cotton
This whole
candy,
time.
sweetie go. That don't make sense.
That don't even
Let
sound
me
like
see that Tootsie Roll. See, she said cotton candy, sweet and low. That's what I
I
thought.
thought it said.
They don't treat that. I don't like it
I
at all.
thought it said sweet and roll.
The answer is cotton candy, sweetie,
Sweetie go.
go. Like sweetie, go ahead.
Yeah.
Anywho, we both lost that
we
one.
both locked that one.
Next,
I say which season is mandatory for every black kitchen?
Thanksgiving.
Miss,
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
not season.
Oh.
Seasoning. Like,
Oh, season. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
I didn't say it like that the first time. I said seasoning. If you want to put the G on there and be politically correct.
Is it a
It's Mrs. Dash, Lowry's, Old Bay, what's this other? This Goyam?
It's Laurie's.
It's Lowry's.
It's Laurie's.
It's definitely-
season salt. Lawry's, because Mrs. Dash is for white people. She said Lawry's. Yes, it's Lawry's. Mrs.
But you know,
Dash
you gotta have that Old Bay too.
for seafood. I ain't never heard nobody season no food, no chicken with no Old Bay. Chicken.
Everything. All the seasons going.
I ain't never seen that. I just seen that
that.
seafood.
Everything in the cabinet, you just take it.
Everything in the cabinet but Old Bay. You probably put the little garlic salt. I seen a post that said garlic salt don't go on everything. Yes, it do. Garlic salt go on everything. You put a little on the hamburger, put a little on the pork chop.
That means if garlic salt go on it, Old Bay can go on it.
It can, but nobody just say, let me get that Old Bay for the chicken. Let me get that
That's
Old
why
Bay.
when you go
We
to
got
the
a chef
store.
on here. We got a chef.
When you
Chef Asia and Chef Sean. Are y'all using Old Bay to season y'all meat?
She gonna say yeah. She
No,
gonna say
she's
yeah.
probably looking like, what are you doing?
Like no, she gonna say yeah.
Seasoning your meat. I use all the seasoning.
See, all of them. You just open the cabinet or whatever, just right there. You use it all.
Listen, I put it on everything. Okay, well maybe I need to get to putting Old
Right.
Bay on my stuff then.
Because when you go
She
into
said, "No, ma'am. The chef has spoken. So whatever y'all just said don't even make sense anymore. We don't need that. We don't need
whatever, she didn't put Old Bay on.
No. that. It's Lawry's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see which one I want to do. You ain't gonna know this one. According to movies, in The Wiz, what was the first color seen when Dorothy and her crew walked to Emerald City?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen The Wiz.
Oh.
Black Car Revolt.
Oh.
Black Car Revolt.
I've seen The Wizard of Oz, but I've never seen The Wiz. Like, it was just, I don't know, when I turned it on, like, it was like Diana Ross, like, on there at first, I was like, oh, no, I'm gonna turn it on. Yeah. I was
Why? That's messed up. How you gonna do Diana like that?
like- it was a no for me. Then I went in and out of the movie, so I've never seen, like, the movie, like, full throttle.
I ain't gonna lie, me either. I ain't gonna lie, me either. But I just seen parts, and I know Michael Jackson was in there. He was singing, and he was a scarecrow, right? And then Diana Ross was Dorothy.
Yeah.
I remember.
But the thing is, I seen The Wizard of Oz first. And then they tried to convert me to see The Wiz, and I was like, oh no, this not it.
Yeah.
Because I seen The
I
Wizard of Oz first.
I do like The Wizard of Oz better.
Now, had I seen like The Wiz first, and then with The Wizard, I was like, nah, that's not it.
Yeah.
That's definitely not it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so.
I ain't even gonna cap, like, we 3 for 3 for that, though.
3 for that. So you never see. See?
You ain't seen it either?
It just was too much.
Marcus.
for me.
Yes.
Parts, but I never seen it all the way through. And, like,
Yeah.
all my friends.
Okay,
used
so
to give me
what it was
hell
for me
that
is like,
shit, too.
you will see like the Wizard of Oz, and you see they had a bigger budget.
Yeah.
They definitely had a bigger budget. Then you see the Wizard, you're looking like, okay, so why is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You too,
why?
like,
Yeah, like,
sitting there
and once in it, like, it was in a parking garage.
Dang.
With the,
I ain't pay
with the monkeys or something on a motorcycle. They look like they was in a parking garage.
Oh, I
going
do remember that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, oh, a parking garage.
Oz was done. Oz too bougie for The Wiz. He was pulling out everything. Like, what is this?
I definitely was. I'm like, what is this? Oh, no.
Alright, so let's get into these topics. So first topic that I had was, I seen a picture on Facebook. This lady was taking a picture of her boyfriend. I don't know if he was her boyfriend or husband, but they were together. And she took a picture of him at a grave site, and the caption said, "Here supporting my boo at his ex's heavenly birthday." So he had balloons, flowers, all kind of stuff at the grave site for his ex. And the current boo went with him to support. Would you do something like that?
And you already know my answer. My answer is no. It's definitely not. You go do that on your own time. And don't even tell me you finna go do it. Because then I'm going to feel some type of way when you get back home. If it was your wife and she passed and y'all was still married, I would understand. I still wouldn't go. But I would understand more. But being that that's just your ex, and she could have died after y'all broke up or something, like, I ain't supporting that.
That's heartless.
They'll do that on your own time.
What about you, Marcus?
They got flowers and balloons and
Would
chocolates.
I support?
Like, would you go and support like she did to that extreme, taking pictures? He got the flowers,
Promoting her
the
boyfriend.
hearts and stuff.
I would probably go and support, but I wouldn't show that publicly.
Why?
Cause
You don't want to show support for your boo publicly?
Not you
I
support
wouldn't
somebody
do
else.
it. I wouldn't do it. I
That's basically saying to me that if this person was still alive, you wouldn't be with me.
But
That's true.
Like, what's wrong with that though? Like, that might be like a true fact. Like, if like he probably told her like if this person was still alive, I would probably still be with this person.
And I'll be like, go be with that person.
But they
dead. Like, you can't.
I'll be you right next to her. What's up?
How could you be so heartless?
Crazy.
What about you?
I feel like I'm on the same page as Marcus. I don't know. I'm on the same page as both of y'all. Like, I definitely wouldn't have took no picture and showed that if I did go. But I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Go ahead.
That's something to do on your own time.
They're there.
Yeah. Like I
don't
said,
wanna
if
go.
it was your wife, your ex-wife, I would understand.
He probably was planning.
I would understand if you go, because
Photo.
I have an ex that died, and I would still definitely go to his grave, but I don't think I would be going while I'm in a relationship, like with flowers and hearts and stuff.
What if you ain't got no flowers or balloons yet? Like, they ain't give you no flowers or balloons ever. It was your birthday, anniversary, like,
What
but they
if,
just
like,
took...
What if like this person like really and truly like impacted your significant other to be like a better person, and like that's how
You would have to give me the backstory. I ain't gonna lie.
I would need
the
everything.
backstory, like what happened, how she died. If I knew that you wrote this down to me, you told me like how much she meant and everything like that. I mean, what you gonna do? Go back and get her? You can't go back and get her. But I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, I would just need to know for me to actually be there fully, like, you know, like, okay, cool. You know, if you need my support, I would definitely go. What? That's another question. What if they say, I want your support with this, to come with me, and like, you know, somebody said, I would do it, that woman loyal, if she would do the same for you if you died. Wife, girlfriend, or ex, that's loyalty. Flowers and stuff don't mean nothing because the person is dead.
That's right. Again, like, what if you pass while y'all are in a relationship? Would you want that person to do that for you?
This is somebody you was married to or with for a long time.
It's your girlfriend. It's your girlfriend.
Okay, but
I said
even
you
if this
was
was
married.
your girlfriend or boyfriend of 5 years, 5+ years, 10 years, would you want them to do the same for you? Or would you want them to say, my new girlfriend ain't gonna like that, my new boyfriend?
I would want them to respect their relationship. You gotta respect your relationship that you're in currently. If it was something that you wanted to do, then come on your own. Do that on your own. But if you know what type of person you're dealing with, then respect them. I wouldn't want flowers and stuff. I can't use them. I'm dead.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would want it, but then again, I would be thinking, I do want you to support. I don't want you to ruin your current relationship over me because I'm dead.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Until that person, like, I guess, understanding you, break it down to them thoroughly, like you say, if they impacted them or something like that.
Mm.
But if they was just like a random ex and y'all broke up before they died, nah, you go do that on your own time.
Yeah, I feel like it should be a conversation. If you feel like if the person isn't comfortable with going there to support you, you just go by yourself. Yeah. I'm not saying not go. I would never tell somebody, no, you can't go see that grave. No. But I have a choice if I want to go with you or not. So, yeah.
I can't do it. All right. So my question is, well, somebody had asked. It say, would you wait on your man or girl 5 years if they're in prison? Like, okay, for example, like, what was that show called with Taraji P. Henson and
Acrimony?
No, not Acrimony.
Baby Boy?
No, it was they had a TV show, her and
Empire.
So she took a hit for you. She went to jail for some odd time. She was only in there for 5 years though, or he was only in there for 5 years. Would you wait on him?
If If they took a bid for you?
And they took a hit for you. Like, they really took a hit for you. So that you can better, like, y'all family. Like how she did.
Yeah.
She took a hit for her husband at the time, so he can better, because she knew what he was doing, so he could better their family. Would you wait on them?
Yeah, I will wait on them. I ain't taking no hits, though. Don't ask me to take a hit for you, because that's going to be a strong no. I ain't taking no hits for nobody. But, yeah, I would definitely wait. If you took a hit from me, and that's something we came to terms with, then yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, you got to. That's just...
I mean, I would wait, I think.
No, you wouldn't.
I would wait.
I would not wait. I would not wait.
Okay, I probably wouldn't wait, but when you get out, by the time you get out, all the side pieces will be gone. Like, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. Since we on that, is it acceptable if your significant other is in jail for 5+ years? Is it acceptable to have your side piece, or would you allow it? Would you allow it? Would you allow your girl or whoever to have a little side piece while you were in jail?
I say if like we communicate about it, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like,
definitely.
if you
go ahead and get
if
you
you
a
like
side.
on the phone, write letters saying da da da, I miss you,
Yeah.
da da, I can't wait till you get out.
You
If
visiting.
you actually out here like on some other shit, then that like I would.
I think
probably
it's
feel that way.
selfish to even think
is.
somebody should be waiting and not talking to absolutely nobody, having no dating
Unless
life
it's
while you in
restrictions.
jail for freaking 10 years.
It's restrictions on. It's definitely restrictions on it. Like, you can be out there and doing your own thing, but let's get it clear. Like, you not gonna be stringing me on and be like, okay, when we get out, I'm gonna be with you, da 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 da. And you come and visit me, you writing letters, like you saying I can't wait to
Don't
get out.
you need that in prison? I would want somebody to feed me with lies. You can't wait till please tell me you can't wait till I get out.
But listen, and then when you get out and they done mess around on you, and
My
you
feelings gonna be hurt for the
and
moment, but I'm
you
free.
going back to jail.
I'm not. I'm gonna be free.
I'm going back to jail.
No. If I go to jail, God forbid, please feed me lies. Please say you miss me. Come see me.
Listen, I already been in that 5+ years. Like, I might as well. We're going back. We both going back.
I ain't going back.
We both going.
Mm-mm.
Well, you going on yourself, and I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna put some drugs in your car and be like, somebody going. Somebody finna go.
You want this half or you want this half?
Somebody going to jail.
I don't know.
I'd be cool with it, but just communicate with me about it.
Communicate, yeah. Definitely communicate. I don't need to find out nothing
Yeah.
that's embarrassing. Just don't embarrass me, but you can definitely have your side pieces.
Yeah.
But I ain't going to jail, and I ain't taking a hit for nobody, so.
And when I get out, them side pieces better be gone.
What if I fell in love with one?
Oh, see now you just like.
What if it?
That's
what if
what-
it just
that wasn't
started
even
off as a
rules.
side
It was
piece
supposed
and
to
you
be a
fell in
side.
love?
No, it was supposed to be a side piece. Y'all you supposed to be cuddling. So to get to that part, y'all ain't supposed to be texting. It was supposed to be like, hey, come over tonight. They come over. Y'all do y'all thing, and you just be like, all right, you can go. Or you go over there and be like, okay,
But what if this is my side piece from the moment you went in to
no,
now?
your side piece shouldn't be that long.
When I went in though.
Right! Like, you ain't even wait a year.
No, okay, not the moment. Okay. Okay, let's just say a year. A year or two after you went in, I found me a little side piece. You know, and then we fell in love because we just started hanging out all the time. You ain't here.
Somebody don't sound right. It sound like you was messing with that piece before I even left. So like at this point, y'all both done set me up. Yeah, at this point, y'all both done set me up. That's how I'm feel.
At the end of the day, you out. So go find somebody else. I fed you those lies to keep your hope alive while you was in there. It's out. I'm gone. I'm in love with somebody else.
It's not that easy.
I'm in love with another man.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
And I know it ain't right.
Oh yeah, you definitely finna have somebody going to jail. Definitely, like, yeah, I'm definitely going to jail.
So if she feeds you lies, He or she feed you lies in jail. You get out and she moved on. You going back to jail? Why don't you just move on?
You done fed me lies 5+ years. Somebody going to jail.
You gotta have
I feel like deep down inside.
Yeah, you gotta have something for me. Like,
I feel like deep down inside. Okay, what if they moved on, but you got a house? They done put, got you some money in the bank.
I mean, it's in my
Yes,
my
they
name.
set you up for when you get out. They just moved on, like, in a relationship wise.
That's straight. That's straight.
Like paying me off, but okay. I can't get paid off. I'm down for the cause.
I was gonna be like, give me the money. Give me the money and the pen to the bank. Or I'm gonna shoot you.
Like,
Wait.
listen, for real, no.
My next question was, should you be honest, all 100% honest in a relationship, like telling every single thing? Every single thing. Which means ain't no secrets kept. 100.
I don't
should you
believe
be
if
100%?
I don't believe when you keep something that it's a secret. I don't believe that's a secret.
If you keep something that isn't.
I believe in like you just answer the question and only the question and don't elaborate. Like, what's the point of elaborating? Like, hey, like, where you going? Oh, I'm going to the store. All right. See, if you don't get into the question, you didn't ask who I was going with, how long I was gonna be to the store, whether I'm going anywhere after I left the store. I could have went to the store first and then went somewhere else.
So that's included in the question where you going.
No, it's not. It's where you going. I went right now. I was going to the store. Something else came up.
He over here giving half truths.
I said 100% the truth.
That was the truth.
No, it's not.
I'll say 50%.
It was the
50%
truth.
well
You didn't
born.
ask me, oh, you going to the store, you coming back home? Like, you didn't ask that. You asked where I was going at the moment.
So you want somebody to interrogate you for the answers?
You gonna have to. You gonna have to. You gonna have to ask me the who, when, what, why, and how. Because if you ask me just one of them, you gonna get just that one.
So you don't believe in being 100% honest?
That is being 100% honest. That's answering exactly what you asked me. Without giving you anything else. That is.
If I said where you going, you say you going to the store, but after the store you go to over this person's house or this place, that's a part of where you're going.
What if you was just going to the store originally?
Okay, and then
Somebody takes you and be like, hey, come through. And okay.
And then now you hit me up and tell me where you're going now.
Because you didn't ask me that.
Because I thought you was coming back from the store.
You didn't ask me that. You didn't say, are you coming straight back when you leave the store? You didn't ask that. You asked where I was going at the moment.
Somebody said if you ask a question like should you be in a relationship, then why would you even want to be in a relationship? If you ask a question like should you be honest in a relationship, then why would you even want to be in a relationship? I don't understand. Most women lack understanding, so they'll never be told everything. Because you're a woman. Okay, you're a woman. Then maybe you should reconsider committing to someone monogamously. What do you mean? Mr. Chocolate, what you talking about? Anywho, I don't believe that you should be 100% honest in everything because sometimes the truth hurts.
And some people can't accept the truth.
Yeah. So I do agree with you.
I feel like
said that, but I agree that that's on both sides.
I feel like you should be honest, but you should not have the other person looking stupid.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, I don't know. See, like me, I'm different. Like if I'm in the club or whatever, I'm with somebody, or we out and about and I'm with somebody, or we at a party that we got mutual friends, I'm with somebody. I would want them to say, hey, yeah, if they look at you, they looking at you because we used to smash back in the day. I want them to tell me that. So when they do look at me, I know why they looking at me.
Yeah, they can't come and tell you like, how we
Yeah,
did
oh
this.
yeah,
I
we used to fuck. Oh, because I'm be like, oh yeah, we fucking nine. Okay, so y'all used to.
Do you do that with your partner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, him or that whole crew right there, we gonna smash. Like, yeah. Just so if they look over here, if they try to bump you or anything like that, like that's why.
Toxic.
I'm gonna be honest because you have to be honest, especially in a society today. Like people is malicious, and so they'll do something or they'll say something, and it'll come back around, and then you looking stupid because why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me you smashed them? Why you didn't tell me that y'all used to date or y'all used to
Yeah,
talk?
you definitely should tell us what's your previous relationship like. If you invite me to like, let's say it's a house party or something or an event, and somebody that you used to be in previous relationships is there, I think that's something that you should tell me before we have even started talking and being in each other's face.
Or
Like
somebody that was just a fuck buddy. I need to know.
And it's not to say I can't be cool with this person. Like we can still talk, but I need to know before we in each other's face and you're over here literally like no.
Oh yeah.
Also, I feel like you shouldn't ask questions that you're not gonna be okay with. If you're gonna get upset, don't ask me the question. If you ask something and then I tell you and then you're upset or you feel some type of way or that's altering the way you feel about me or this and that, don't ask me. Stop asking questions that you not okay that you know you're not gonna be okay with.
Because at this point, I'm gonna get attitude because you got attitude.
Yeah.
You asked me.
You asked me.
So now
something.
you just shot. Now you just caused that whole thing. So now I'm gonna just
Huh?
Like that. Like,
Right.
Yeah, like that was like a setup. Like you wanted me to lie to you. So then when it come back to you, then you be like, oh, you lied, da da da. So either way, you was gonna be mad. Like I just told you the truth.
Right.
No, when it comes to that, like, I'm very honest about that. Like, I'm not going to let nobody walk around looking stupid because I wouldn't want to look stupid. Because, like I say, people, it's going to come back. Especially if y'all the same set and they looking at you and they like, and you looking over there, you try not to look and they looking at you. You already know it's going to go down.
Or especially if they petty, like, they come and try to do something like touch or hug or like sitting on. Like, do you want me to slap you?
If people I've dated have done that before, and I've acknowledged them, like I spoke back to them, they reached out for a hug, I gave them like a little church hug or whatever, in the respect them, I do it right there or whatever, and, it's just out of respect or whatever. But if they being malicious and stuff and they just trying to hold a full conversation and they see this person right here, oh, this is my dude, let me introduce y'all right now. And then when they walk away, oh yeah, we used to smash, or we used to date, or da-da-da. But it's nothing, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to get that respect, because that's what I want.
Yeah, you definitely, it definitely should be a respect thing. And you should always, anytime somebody walking up to you, whether it's somebody that you used to previously mess with, or whether it's just a random person, you need to make sure that you acknowledge me if I'm with you. Like, I don't even know why people even like walking up on people that you see with somebody and you don't acknowledge them. Like, like, how you not going to acknowledge the person that I'm in here with?
Right.
You hugging and talking all in their face. Hello? Like, hello? I can't wait till I get married. Hello? Oh.
See, that's what you want to get married for. See, I knew it. I knew it.
How you doing?
I knew it, see?
I knew the hand was coming.
Hello? How are you? I'll be waving backwards. How are you?
Right, you're going to be like the girl off of Acrimony. Yeah, oh, I'm not yet. I know exactly who you is, like, for real. She had to show her, yeah. No. And everybody thinks Taraji was wrong. She wasn't wrong. Do you feel like she was wrong on that movie?
Taraji? No, she wasn't wrong. Taraji, where he made her crazy.
What about you? You feel like she was wrong?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, picture this. You got, no, for real. Because I don't watch too many Tyler Perry movies. Like, if it's not Medea. I don't care for his TV series. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
All that money he got, them wigs and stuff should not
Thank
be
you
looking
kindly. Tyler, you do need to see some wigs, cuz.
Them wigs be horrible. So she basically, her mom left her some money, left her a house. She had two sisters, older sister, she was the youngest. Left her some money, left her the house or whatever, and they started dating when they were like teens in college or whatever. He cheated on her with this girl. She found out when she drove over there, got in a rage and kind of hit the girl RV with her car, causing her to like lose ability to ever have kids. So he apologized, say he'd never do it again. And over the years, he was an inventor or something like that. And he like literally, she was paying the bills. She was paying for him, paying for his adventures, like basically using all her money. Her money started to go. Used her from her early 20s to maybe her 40s. Then, didn't work, did nothing. She was working, paying the bills. She had the money from my mom, of course. Like, and then it was like she was in a negative.
He was like bringing her account like in the hole. And this was the money her family left.
Yeah, and she was still supporting him, still trying to build his dreams, still trying to do this, still trying to do that. So somehow he got back involved with the girl, but it wasn't on a sexual level. It was on a business level. But to her, this girl all of a sudden come back in your life, and then something like that. So she put him how her sisters encouraged her to like divorce him, and as soon as she divorced him, the girl put him in a position. The girl he cheated on with now put him in a position to make money off that adventure, and he got billions of dollars.
That she been helping him with.
That she been helping him build.
20.
So she ended up losing her house because of him and everything. The house that her mom left her. But he got his billions or whatever. He came and brought her a check for like some odd $1 million, and then he bought the house back for her mom's house, cars. He got her basically everything she lost. He gave it back to her plus some. But the whole time he was promising her things that when his vision came true that he would do for her. But
he did it for the
he did not. Now he's in a position. He did it for the new girl, and the new girl is the chick that made me lose ability to lose kids back in the day.
Yeah.
So he didn't name the boat after the girl. He didn't got the same penthouse he promised her. He didn't did basically everything, the same dress, the same ring, the same everything that she wanted. He did it for this new girl, and then it made her. She had the money. She could have did whatever she wanted.
It made her angry because when she finally gave up on him, like when
That's
she was
when
over, he decided that, oh, now everything is working. Let me get this other woman the same stuff I was promising you. People was like she was wrong. I think that man drove her crazy. It was time she was waking up to go to work. He's still in the bed.
He's still in the bed,
like not trying to get up, not trying. It was just bad. The only thing I would say Taraji was done for crashing into that RV. That's just dumb.
In a rage like that, you thinking, oh,
no, that's still just dumb. That's
you cheating on me. I'm gonna kill both of y'all. Both of y'all.
At the end of the day, that was her fault. She's done.
So how would you feel? Like, would you feel like she was wrong in that situation? Like when I tell you, she didn't sabotage the lady. She didn't pour acid on the lady's dress. She didn't like everywhere. She didn't like literally stalk the lady.
She really went crazy. Like
it's a good movie. It's honestly, it really drove her crazy that now the life that you promised me, even though I got the money back, I got my house back,
it ain't about that. It's
not
the
about
time that
I didn't put my 20s to my 40s. I gave you all my prime years, all of them.
See, if that was me and like I invested like all of this like into a person, I wouldn't like cut it off that easy.
But the thing is, when he for
it
somehow
wasn't that easy.
Listen, but somehow he missed her sister's husband. They all have a business. They gave him a job. He was supposed to go and deliver something to a big company, and he ended up going to meet this lady with her boss for his machine and for his invention, and then she left her wallet in his truck. So that's how they found out. So being that this girl that you missing on, so
this
I'm
wasn't
thinking
a new woman.
it's the same girl.
Yeah.
So it's like it looks like you've been messing with this girl all along. It just finally caught up with you. While I've been going to work, I've been taking care of you, I've been putting everything into you. It's gonna drive anybody crazy.
That's a messy ass situation.
It is. It will drive anybody crazy. I don't feel like she was wrong. I feel like no matter the amount of money he gave her, I don't know how much money he gave. He gave her
a lot of money.
A lot of
like
millions.
Millions. Like all her
It
money
was-
that he took from her plus a lot more. Like she got all the stuff she ever lost.
Because I think all
except
she had,
her time.
all
Her
she had was
piece of
like 500,000 or something. She started with like 500,000 that her mom gave her. Her mom left her, and they after the 20 years they had spent all that because she
How
was
y'all feel about acrimony?
going into his, putting it into his invention, putting it into the bill. She was the only one providing. But he gave her back like say about $15 million. He gave her that back. He bought the house back for her. He did everything for her. But
It wasn't about
it wasn't about the money.
because it was like the audacity, the things that you was saying, I'm gonna get this, just stick with me, I'm gonna get this for you, we gonna have this. I'm like, okay, I believe it. Nothing's still coming through. I believe it.
I feel like after you made it, you was supposed to try again for your wife.
Yes.
Like try again,
because you know why.
She tried again for you many a times. So why not try again for her? Even though y'all was in a messed up situation and she didn't trust you no longer. Now you be like, hey babe, I made it. My vision hit. Like, let's try to work this out. Like, let me give you and show you how much I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
I mean, but the thing that got him to that actual spot that he was trying to get was the other girl. So you.
But she
It doesn't matter.
But she put him in the right room with the right people.
But like you grateful for both of them, though.
You can be grateful for her, but
Like,
at the
hey,
end of the day,
thank you.
I've been with you for freaking 20 plus years.
Like, hey, thank you for putting me in the opportunity, but I got a wife. You know I got a wife.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Came back.
yeah.
Somebody said something on there. We got 2 comments on your iPad. I don't know. I like it was like in the movie when you watch it, it's like you can understand both sides, but at the end of the day, I'm sticking beside Taraji. That man was wrong. He drove her crazy. He took all her time and freaking drained her. And then,
Okay, they say, but she left him, and at least he set her up and gave her the money. The other girl is the reason he got the money. He did try again before the money, but the other lady is the reason he made the money. But that still doesn't justify what he did. The other lady is also the reason he lost his wife. You see what I'm saying? He's also the reason he lost his wife and lost her ability to have kids. And caused her to lose her mother's house. Even though he brought it back, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. People keep saying he gave her money. It doesn't matter when you with somebody for that long. It don't matter the money that you gave me. The time
like you took all my prime years. I could be a hoe. I could have been out there being a hoe.
I could have been out there with somebody else, freaking growing my money instead of losing my money. I didn't get to invest anything into myself because I gave it all to you. I gave myself all to you, believing in you, believing the promises that you gave me these 20 years, saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Sticking beside you when I'm getting up early in the morning, you still stretching and yawning in the bed.
But the minute I give up on you for the first time, you don't chase after me. You don't come for me. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't give me that same effort I gave to you.
She could have left him back when they was young. He had somewhere to stay. He had all that, like blowing up her house. Remember he blew up the invention in the house?
Oh yeah.
Like, come on.
They had to redo the electrical. That shit was like $15,000-$20,000 to redo the whole electrical in the house.
And it came from her.
Everything came from her.
Hey.
And she was doing it because we gonna get this, we gonna get this.
I feel like okay, if you did move on, if that was the situation, don't move into the same penthouse you promised me.
You should have found you a whole new one.
Don't move into the same building, the same floor, the exact same penthouse. Don't give her the same ring that you gave to me in the paper. Don't let her shop at the same dress that I was gonna get. He
literally gave everything that he said he was gonna give her to her.
Name this boat after her that you promised me this boat. Like, don't do that. Like,
yeah.
Get her a plane. Y'all buy a building. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do things different. You just basically gave her my life that I was supposed to have. I don't care about the money. Like, it's not about the money. Like, because that 15 million probably I'm gonna blow that in a couple of years.
Did you hear
Y'all
that?
got billions and
you
stuff.
Heard Marcus?
What do you say?
You ain't want it. You was mad at me.
Yeah.
You know why I was mad at you.
For the first time.
First time in 20 plus years, I said I'm done.
Yeah, the first time in 20 plus years, y'all said I'm done.
You ain't even want to come back and fight.
Hey.
And you just take it and run with it.
Hey.
Take it and run.
For real, WWMGDD.
What is that?
What would Miss Gimme That do?
Bro!
We can all have that joke.
Right.
She'll be like, honestly, I don't think that she did anything wrong because I would kill him.
They will definitely be on
right?
this boat.
I mean, why not kill him? Because that's my life.
That's the only sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
All of us.
I think she's right. I couldn't even just say you need to move forward with something like that.
I feel like you should because now you have the money. But now I would do like how she would. I basically paid for this invention for you. I need half. Don't give me a whole 15 million. You got billions. I need half. I think if she would have got half of the invention cost, because the thing is he got a settlement, a lump sum, but he was still going to make money every time they sold it. Mm-hmm. So his money was going to still keep adding and adding. Hers was just going to stop at the 15 million. No.
You definitely should have got a percentage.
I need half. And then I need...
You built this thing in my house.
So that means if you got $1 billion, I need 500 mil. And then if you get 50% off of every sale, I need 25%. You take 25. Because in the general, even though you built it, it was my money. It was my money. All of my money.
In my house. To make it work. With my electricity.
It was all of my money that put into this.
But she made it her business.
Because she supported her dude.
Yeah.
She supported her dude. She wanted him to succeed because he promised her these dreams. Like, you know, they promise you. People promise you things. And you believe them at first.
We've been together all these years. I don't see nothing working, but I'm going to keep supporting. Whatever I'm going to keep supporting.
She kept
I'm
supporting.
in the negative. I'm going to keep supporting.
She
keep supporting.
She got up and literally went to work while this nigga laid in the bed. And just looked at her like as she got up and went to work.
Come on, good morning. No, nigga, get money.
Right.
Get money. No, good morning.
Right. No, like I couldn't.
He wrong.
He was dead. He was dead wrong.
He wrong.
I couldn't. See, I would have went. It would have drove me crazy too. I just wouldn't have got caught.
I just would have. It would have been some petty extreme. I would have went extreme. Yeah. I don't know if I would have went to like on their boat and stuff, but I would have. I would have did something like.
At the end, the thing is, she never was after the girl. It was what she did. She was after the girl. She was just doing petty stuff to the girl, but it was always towards him. Like when she went on the boat at the end and she killed him or hacked his foot off or whatever she did.
No, she was trying to kill him, but thing had killed her.
Yeah,
she got drowned.
But then she hit him with the axe though. Oh, first off,
but he didn't
on the wedding day, they left on their boat. They said to Gil, like, you know, the boat that she promised him, but she was already in the boat. She was on the boat waiting on them. She waited tonight. She told the people, the captain, she told the steward, she told everybody jump off the boat. Like, all of y'all get off the boat. And she let the boat drive on a little bit longer. And then she got in the white wedding dress and went out there to kill him.
She totally went crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So she was like, it's to death do us part.
Literally.
Yeah.
But she ended up down at the end.
Yeah.
An anchor had took her foot and drowned her. In the ocean.
See, this is why I don't watch Tyler Perry.
If y'all loops and swoops and stuff, like but no, but it was actually a good movie. Like it was actually like if you look at it, you'll be like, damn, like yeah, I understand why she did. Like
it's like you understand both. Like okay, like the part when he was on the job at the truck job, you can understand why he turned that thing around because this is something he been wanting so long,
his whole life.
Like. Anybody would have did that. I would have did that. I would have turned that truck around quick to go to my invention. But then when you think about it, it's like you have no choice but to put yourself in Taraji's shoes. Like, she crazy, but what you would have did with all this. Like, and then like with the money and stuff, like they had like a digital screen that's showing all her money.
All her money that was
deleted.
leaving.
Like it was just showing
every time
day.
He needed something for the invention, you would see like it started at 500,000. It kept going down.
You
like
could
as
just
the
see
years
in her
went
face
by.
she was just drained.
She was like getting drained and it like she went from this young little girl to this old, like it was just, and like she getting up, she working, she doing this, she doing that, like she supporting this dude, like she supported and carried him the whole while.
Me and somebody said together, that was wrong. The same lifestyle was wrong. Yeah.
The same lifestyle was wrong. Don't give her the same lifestyle. Give her something different. You can even give her something grander. Just don't give her what you promised me. Because in the end, you're supposed to, even though you got my mama house back, you're still supposed to buy me that condo. You're still supposed to buy me that boat. You're still supposed to do everything you're supposed to do. And then some. But with that 15 million, I probably would have got me a real good lawyer.
I would have got a lawyer. That's the petty I would have been. I don't know if I would have been crazy trying to kill nobody, but I would have been on. I'm getting you for that money.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting you for that.
It ain't even about the money. It's the fact that I feel like you're trying to play me now, and your wife feel like she's trying to play me too.
And the wife was new wife was being real petty.
Like she was all, yeah, we're having a baby, like.
Yeah.
And then when she told her that, she really lost it. Like, we're having a baby. She was like.
And it's the same girl that caused me not to have kids.
And you with her years later, like. It just start making you think of anything. Like I feel like I would start thinking like all this time
you've been playing.
I've been with you I wish I would have known that this is what was gonna be the outcome. You being with the girl that you cheated on me with before.
I feel like if it was anybody else, if it was anybody else, it could have been a male lady. Anybody else, she would have been okay. But because it was her,
I don't know how I would act. I don't know.
I know. I would act just like that.
That's just crazy.
But I would have took him through I would have hired so many lawyers. Yeah. He would have had to give me half. Half of what you got in your settlement and half of what you making. You'd have had to. Had no choice. It was my money that started it. It was my money that went into it. And all the judges, because they did go to court for that. But I don't think she had a good enough lawyer, because her lawyer was like, okay, well, we'll take that. Like, the judge basically told her that
she need to stay away from them.
Stay away from them. Like, he didn't give you everything that you lost back and then some. Just stay away from them. No, that's not the... I tell you, she wasn't listen to that judge.
That's crazy, though. It made me mad.
Somebody had to die.
Did you have another topic?
Somebody wrote this. Okay, it say my ex-husband called and fussing at me. He recently bought our son a brand new Benz for his birthday and as a graduation present. My current husband had to go to work, so I told him take my son's car because I had a couple of things to do and I was taking the Altima. He said he ended up dropping my son off to practice and told him to call me when he was done. I overslept and missed my son's phone call. He had to end up catching a bus and call his dad. And his dad was fussing at me and I hung up on him because, you know, I let my husband use the car. Am I wrong? Yeah.
Yes, you're wrong.
Yeah.
That car was not for your husband. Your ex-husband bought that car for y'all's son. Why is your new husband driving my son's car?
Right, and why did he drop my son off to practice?
And didn't come
Why my
and
son
get him?
had to catch the bus home.
Yeah.
I'm paying the car and the car insurance.
Your husband need to get him a car.
Or you should have took your son's car and he should have drove the other car that y'all had.
But at the end of the day, whoever drove the car, he shouldn't have been catching the bus back home because he have a car.
You should have picked it. Nah, I'd be like, I'm dropping you off. Where you need to go? Because I got to go to practice at 6. So you finna go to wherever you got to go.
And wait on me.
Yeah, you
and wait on me.
No,
yeah,
for real.
Both of them was wrong. Nobody should have had his car without asking him.
Because at that point, then I'm going to say, hey, Dad, just take the car and just leave it at your house when you in town. Like, yeah. Because, no.
I'm not about to be driving my car.
I'm not going to get dropped off in my own car.
and then be left, not nobody coming to get
and
me.
I have to catch the bus home.
No, I will raise hell.
So would you feel a type of way that your ex went off on you because you let your new wife or something drive the car? Why y'all's son had to catch the bus because you overslept?
I would see why he going off on me.
I would understand.
I would definitely understand. I would be embarrassed.
I wouldn't be embarrassed. I would apologize. I would definitely apologize because that's being the man or the woman. Like either way, like I would definitely.
Made the call.
Yeah, you said, "Hey, take my son's car."
You're right.
Like, you could have took the car that we had together. Like you know what I'm saying? You took our car.
And it's like y'all just like auctioning up his car because it's there. Like
right.
No, this is not how this works.
Right, and why he had to drive the Benz? Why he couldn't drive the Altima?
Yeah. And I would be embarrassed the fact that my husband don't have a car now and he had to use my son's car and then we got caught. You using my son's car.
Now you got caught. Because I mean, it says the son just called the dad to see if he could come pick him up, but the dad was out of town, or whatever. So it's like the son didn't mind, but the point that now I don't have a ride home. I gotta catch the bus. My mama not answering the phone. I don't know. You probably with some hoe. Like at this point, everything rushed through my head. And why I gotta call my mama to come pick me up when you drop me off in my car?
Right.
Let's get it straight. Ain't nobody dropping me off in my car.
Yeah, like you gotta avoid those type of situations, just in case it go down like that. Like you can't get yourself like into that type of shit. Cause then I just I don't know. That look funny.
Yeah.
It does look funny because it's like Why are you dropping me off and telling me to call my mom to pick me up?
This is my car.
And why my mom sleep when she said she had errands to run?
Hmm.
Right. So now I'm gonna go off on everybody, and I'm calling my daddy.
That makes sense though.
Right.
What was the kid supposed to do?
He was supposed to call his daddy.
Yeah.
Supposed to call his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to take his keys. Because basically, your mama not paying for it. Your mama's not paying for the car or the insurance. Your daddy is. However, you sleep in you're in your mom's household, and I guarantee you, if it was your choice, you probably would be at your dad's house.
Would the dad have been wrong if he would have like filed like a stolen car report?
That's what I would have did. My
Stolen
son,
car
my son. That's what I would have did. I would have been that petty. My son car is missing, and we don't know where it's at. And they got the keys, so I don't know.
What if this is somebody that you actually cool with your ex's new husband or wife?
I could be cool with him or not. Like, don't. Then I'm gonna call him go off on you, cause there's no way my son should have been had to catch a bus home. I'm gonna go off on the whole household right now.
Yeah.
Everybody. Cause I bought him a car because I didn't want him on a bus. I didn't want him stranded, like on a bus. Like I didn't want him to have to rely on anybody else. So that's why I bought him a car. And I don't think the mom really took that in consideration.
Yeah.
And then for her to get mad because he called you, no, you was in the wrong. You definitely was in the wrong.
You're not supposed to make that type of call.
Right. Because y'all had a car there.
Or if you do, just run it by the ex-husband.
That would have been a heck no, cause and that's why she ain't asked. Cause she knew that
But
would
the
have
thing
been a
is,
heck no.
they had a car there already. Why, as the mother, because this is my son, the ex-husband probably wouldn't be as mad if I took the car, but if my new husband took the car,
Right. I don't even think it was too much about the husband. It's the fact that my son
Was stranded.
is stranded, and that's why I bought him a car.
Yeah.
So he's not stranded, and you, that's not even blood related, got his car and not come to get him. Where are you? Where are you going? If you don't have a car, you shouldn't be nowhere but in the house. On Google, looking it up on CarMax. Like, give my son back his car and then do it expeditiously.
Right. No,
Like,
for real. No.
yeah, that would have been the part that's bothering me is him being stranded. And I feel like y'all taking advantage of the fact that y'all got a car. Like the fact, the moment you knew I was getting him a car, you already made these arrangements. You'll be using his car. No, you won't be using no car. Sorry. So yeah, she's wrong. The new husband wrong because you shouldn't have been doing that. Period.
Not the new husband wrong too.
Yeah.
No, everybody was wrong. in
Yeah,
this situation,
everybody wrong.
But the son and the stepdad.
Yeah.
I mean, the real daddy.
Somebody said, how do you know if a woman is sincerely in love with you versus being in lust with you? How do you know if she's sincerely in love with you versus just being in lust with you?
Actions.
Yeah, I feel like it's actions. If this is somebody who just always trying to just have sex with you, then that's when you know that you're in lust. Women gonna show their love for you, period. They're gonna show their love for you before y'all start showing y'all love. You're gonna know that we actually really like you and everything like that because we gonna show it. We're very emotional creatures. So that's how you're gonna know. But if it's somebody just hitting it and quitting it, and yes, women definitely can hit it and quit it. So, what are you laughing at? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying at all. You're not lying at all. But
wait. We have any ladies on here? Nisi, where the ladies? Come on, y'all help me out.
So no, for real though. I hate the double standards that if a girl have more than one like sexual partner at one time, she considered like a hoe, but a guy could do it, and it's just like, oh damn, you busted all of them at one time. But if a girl do it, it's like, damn, you out here home.
Right. Right. That's not funny because that's been like that for years.
But I think it's okay for a girl to hoe. Like I think it's okay.
But why is it considered a hoe? Why she can't just be a single person? Like y'all single. How's she a hoe? Why women always consider
It's
the
a
hoe?
big speech.
She said, give me an example of how a woman shows her love when she's really in love. Honey, I can't show you an example because I ain't in love right now.
Yeah.
But all I can tell you is, if you've been with a woman and you love the woman and she loves you, you knew that she loves you before you said you loved her. Period. That's facts. Women will definitely show emotions faster than men. You will know when we in love with you.
That's not always true.
That is true.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
And that's why men have to, I believe that men have to be more interested in the woman than the woman is interested in him for the relationship to work.
I don't feel like that. It's gonna work.
Facts.
If it's gonna work.
I believe it's fakes.
I don't feel
The
like
men have to be
should
more
have to show.
interested.
No,
Yeah.
because a man could be more interested in you, and then once he gets you, he'd be interested in the next thing.
See? You see what I'm talking about? He win for losing with y'all.
Everybody like shows love like differently.
Yeah, because I'm not a vocal person when I show love.
He said, so you don't believe in 50-50? Honey, you missed that by 2 episodes ago.
She don't believe in 50-50 at all. You just know 50-50.
No.
It's 100.
No. 50-50. The only thing 50-50 is who driving. And that's freaking, 80-20. Because
No.
I ain't driving.
Definitely, if y'all didn't get your last show, your money is y'all money, and her money is her money. And y'all only gonna use her money when it's the extra.
Yeah, as it should. Purr. Ladies, what my ladies not on here supporting me? Got these interrogating me.
That's definitely not. No. Y'all say women show love first, but I don't think so.
We do.
I think a man could
No.
fall in love with a girl as quicker than a female.
Mm-mm.
But the thing is, I guess we won't allow ourselves to admit it up front.
Mm-hmm.
But you would know for the simple things that, the actions that we do. And you'll probably be like, yeah, this nigga really love me.
You may love, but in love are two different things. Keep telling you that, you're not understanding.
I understand.
Mm-mm.
It's
Do you
really
feel like you have to be in love with somebody to get married, or they can come in the inside of it?
I feel like you can eventually fall in love. Because you can actually fall in love with somebody for a totally different reason again. Like, as time go by, like, you can fall in love with somebody for a totally different reason. Because I feel like with the relationship, you change. You change. And everybody don't know how everybody acts in every situation. Like, you maybe met me when I was broke, so you seen that hurt, that down and out, that good side, that that bad side of me. But then when I came up and got money, you've never seen that side of me. Mm-hmm. So it's a different happiness that I have, a different, a way that I move. And then when death comes, it's a different, you know what I'm saying? So you learn people as you go. And as they, progress in your relationship.
What convo you talking about? You say I'm the wrong one for this convo. What convo? I understand what you're saying, but I'm just trying to see how can you get to the point of wanting to get married to somebody if you're not in love? Because I think that's what it's supposed to be before you even get to the marriage part.
It's supposed to be that.
I mean, yeah.
Unless you getting married for the business purposes. But if you actually love somebody,
Next marriage.
business only.
Yes, business, and then we're gonna fall in love later.
But what if you fall in love with somebody totally different and you married to this person? Of course.
Yeah. You got a business relationship. We keep that.
Business on. I don't think I can.
But
Unless I'm getting married for business, I cannot get married.
I feel
to
like
somebody
I was
not in
born
love.
like the wrong era. I feel like we should have had arranged marriages and stuff.
Hey Janae, we need you back, girl.
I definitely feel like it. Like arranged marriages was like to the point of you falling in. You get married to this person for status, for quota, and for what's good for the family. And later on, they actually fell in love with those people. Some people didn't, but majority of them do. So how you feel about that if it was like back in the day? Because even with people without money, because I know my grandmother did that. Married my auntie off to a guy because it was good for the family. He was a good look. He had the money that we had. Like he was just. That was her and his mother was friends. They brought them up together. They used to date. Marriage. It was basically an arranged marriage. Hey, this is who you going to prom with. You know, they put him in the right situation so they could fall in love.
Mm-hmm. And then hopefully eventually.
Don't arrange nothing for me.
And it's like it's not arranged, but you see how it's like it was like pushed on. So it's like yeah, it's borderline arranged.
Don't do that because I just feel like I'm gonna brainwash myself into thinking this is who I really want, and then when stuff start coming about other than money, and we actually have problems, I'm gonna be thinking like, did I really love you? Did I really want to be with you? And then next, you know, we get in an argument. I'm like, that's why I was forced to marry you anyway.
And he probably gonna hit you back with the same thing. Shit, me too.
And they gonna work, and we wasting our time.
Shit, me too.
We just like arranging this so that this is always an available option.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna definitely push my daughter to the money.
Yeah, push him to the money, but you need to know, you need to like him. I'm gonna need you to like him.
Yeah. His family and our family is great for business.
You can like anybody.
Yeah. You don't like anybody. You gonna eventually fall in love with somebody. If you with them, they showing you everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they was raised and groomed to as well like please you and do what a man is supposed to do in a relationship. They working, you know, like bills. His money is y'all money. Your money is your money. So like, what's the problem now?
Exactly.
Because they was groomed, yeah. Exactly. They was groomed that way, and you were groomed to be that perfect housewife. You was groomed to, hey, cook, clean, don't stress your nigga out. Like, you know, just, you know, do your wifely duties. Like, yeah.
How can you be mad?
Because that's the lifestyle you want anyway. His money is your money, and your money is your money.
Exactly.
So now you're considering it, yeah. Yeah. So now it don't sound so bad.
He was groomed to do the 80-20 deal.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely groomed.
I ain't doing 20 though. 20 is a little bit much.
So what?
No, he was going to do 99.9. She was doing the 0.1.
I'm just playing, y'all.
No, you not. You definitely not. Oh my God, but no.
I'll have to see. I have to see when my life gets a little years from now. Because y'all all is just not
So
believing in the love no more.
It's definitely you definitely gotta have love. You definitely have to have love. But I think nowadays, like, it's like falling in love with somebody comes like years later. Yeah. Because you could think you in love with somebody and then you're like, you'll actually see them. Okay, for instance, you know, everybody know I have an ex-husband or everything like that. Like, we were in love once upon a time. We divorced or whatever, separated, however. But we talk from time to time, and I went across his. So for some reason I was on TikTok, and I'm never on TikTok. And like I was scrolling, for some reason his TikTok came up, and it was a collage of like all the pictures that he had. But in that moment of me listening to that song and looking at their photos, I literally thought I had fell back in love with him for a split moment. Because I had noticed all those pictures that he posted, I was on the opposite side of the camera. Mm-hmm. I took all the pictures, or I was right next to him, even though I was cropped out. But yeah, I was like, damn. And I text him or whatever, and he reminded me why we, yeah. They're always like that. I never
What
failed.
you say when you text him?
I was like,
I miss you.
No,
I seen our pictures.
I definitely didn't say that.
What you say?
I said I almost fell back in love with you. He's talking about the heart wants what the heart wants. I say, see. Mm-mm.
All right.
I said, all right. You have a nice day.
So you feel like it can come back that quick?
At that moment, like, I feel like it can. I feel like
you
it
feel
can.
like you fell out of love with him ever?
Did I fall out of love with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, when everything had went, like, sour. Like, when everything went sour and we was going through the whole separation phase, like, it was tough moment that, like, I was like, this not the same person, like, this, that, like, and I was eager to make it work, and then it was like, but I was the only one
trying to make it work
in the ring with boxing gloves on. I was the only one in the ring with boxing gloves on, but then as soon as I stepped out the ring, he stepped in. And by that time, it was too late. And with me, once it's too late, it's too late. Like, that ship didn't sail.
Yep.
What's your sign?
Aries.
Aries.
Yeah. Why you say that?
I was just curious.
But yeah, once that ship has sailed, And that's what me with any relationship to family members and all. I will cut off family members and not talk to you for 10, 12 plus years. And then come back and peek my toe in like one time and see if y'all still with the bullshit. And if y'all is, I'm going for another 10. Like, for real. Like, I'm like that. Like, and I won't lose no sleep. Y'all can post pictures all y'all want and be like, oh, that was cute, scroll. Like, I'm not, I don't know. Once I'm done and over a situation, I'm done and over. It's no coming back unless I wanted to come back. You can cry me a river, you can do X, Y, and Z. I could see that you genuinely sorry. But once that says ship, it's gone.
Yes, I am.
It's gone. Cause I don't try to give people more than one time to hurt me. You only have one time. So you have to really tread lightly with me. Like, you only have one time. Because I'm so honest and upfront. Like, you can be honest and upfront, and you might, do something, say, hey, I cheated, like, we was in this type of phase. And I would respect that more than me finding out. Now, if I find out, oh no, it's a whole different ballpark. Because now you finna get beat up.
Do you feel like people, like, brainwash themselves to, like, act a certain way towards people?
What you mean?
Yeah.
Like
They psych themselves out.
Yeah. Or like let's say like this person is in a relationship with like another like individual, and then they get into this routine to how like the way that they act around this person, like let's say they start like picking up watching like romance movies, and then like all of a sudden like this is our thing type thing.
Yeah.
So then they kind of make it like us type thing, and then like later on down the line they realize that they don't really like
that.
Yeah, I feel like people do that all the time, especially with social media.
I feel like, and I feel like just meeting somebody, it's like you never was interested in this, but then like this person introduced you to it, so you like forced yourself to somewhat like it, so y'all can have something interesting together, and then later on you feel like,
because you thinking you compromising, but really it's just like, I didn't really compromise because I didn't really agree inside to.
So how do you feel about compromising? Me,
compromising, I feel like it depends on what it is. It just depends on what it is. Like, I feel like sometimes compromising and settling gets mixed into the same thing, and those are two different things. Like how I think I said this before. How like I won't date somebody. I don't want to date anyone with kids, but I feel like it's not necessarily a deal breaker, because I feel like it's probably, if it happened and this person is good, then I'm not gonna just turn it down because they got kids, or well, you didn't know me before. But
if it works, it works.
If it works, it works. But I feel like with that, I still would be considered settling. Because that's something that I had for my standards, is I don't want nobody with kids, so that's settling. Compromising is, what is compromising? What's a good example of compromising?
Compromise is something to better both of you. I guess, and that's what I have a hard time with. Like I refuse to compromise or settle. Like it's either my way or like no way. So I'm gonna convince you to do it my way. So it's like, okay, say you wanted to go to Miami, they wanted to go to Kansas, and then y'all was like, okay, well we both wanted somewhere, you know, hot, somewhere there, so let's go to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, y'all came to a middle point of somewhere, or y'all, you know, put out 3 decisions, y'all both choose differently. Okay, so we both choose differently, let's go to the third option then. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's meeting in the middle.
Okay, so a good example would be, go ahead.
Or going back to the guy with kids, like, let's say if he comes to you and says, I know this is not what you want, but because of that, I'm going to do this for you type shit. Like, is that like a compromise?
I wouldn't want him to do that because I feel like you saying, I'm ashamed of my kids.
No. Okay,
me.
So say because you feel like because he had kids, the baby mama always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
He's always, so say that he says, because I know you have an eerie feeling about me having kids and being attached to this woman, to respect you, she has to go through like you, or she has to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want you to meet her. And I want you to, y'all have a relationship because you are going to be my future wife, or you are going to be this, or you are going to be that. And she's mature enough to have that conversation with you, or she'll reach out to you, hey, can you get the kids today? Or, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have that.
Okay, that makes, okay, I can see.
Like, he's compromised to say that, hey, I want you to be comfortable, so I'm going to introduce y'all together so that y'all can have a relationship like how we have a relationship because it's our kids. So, because once you come in, now it's all our kids.
Yeah.
Because you basically gotta have, you know what, you gotta take up that responsibility sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Because first I was like, it's kind of like he's saying, I know you don't want kids, but please take me, if I do this.
Because at the end of the day, if say one day you have kids, now those kids are basically related. So every time her and his kids have like a birthday party, your kid is obligated to be there because that's their sibling. So y'all need to be on good terms. Y'all need to be on good standards. And I feel like baby mamas should be on good standards. Yeah. And my brother, I don't know how he made it work. All his baby mamas are on good standards. Like, they call each other. They are playing stuff even without him. Yeah. Playing something for the kids. Hey, we going to Orlando. We staying at this hotel. Or they'll get an Airbnb and all stay in one house.
I respect that.
Because they're grown and they're matured. Yeah. At first, they probably didn't like each other because, oh, you the new girl, you the new baby mama, da. But yep, they all go on trips. They know one thing about this family. We don't get into the baby mama, baby daddy drama and stuff like that. Just give us our nieces and nephews and the hell with you. Yeah. Like we don't care about what you and my brother going through. Just pass me my niece and my nephew because we finna go here and we finna go there. Like the kids is not at fault. So you should never keep them away from the other side of the family. Right. If the other side of the family is doing and want to be there and like, you know what I'm saying, helping you out along the way.
Everybody staying on Airbnb with them though. That's doing too much.
Why is it doing too much? The kids are all together. Y'all in the separate rooms and stuff like that. Y'all come downstairs. Y'all doing stuff with the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the bigger picture. Because you don't want the kids to grow up to be like, oh, you had a better relationship with my daddy. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to, no. Oh, you one of those baby mamas. Oh, I think once you have kids, it breaks down.
I ain't gonna be no baby mama. Wife.
You gonna be okay, wife.
One and only. So, what Airbnb?
Yeah, like I don't know, like you have to break down barriers.
Don't break down barriers. Bury yourself in the other house somewhere else because it's not gonna be this one. Okay. Period.
You gotta break down barriers.
Mm-mm. But I see. Okay, so now I got a better understanding of compromising and settling. Hey, what's up?
That's my nephew.
Hey, nephew. Nephew. Nephew.
Hold on, wait. She talking about what's up. He on lunch break eating. That's Marcus and Chris over there. This is my oldest nephew. He's at Dawson State University. Nephew. I'm gonna call you back when I finish.
Yeah,
Come on, let your auntie take the auntie for next Friday.
Right. I'm weak.
So I have literally 35 nieces and nephews and 5 great nieces and nephews.
Ooh.
Already.
What's happening?
And I only have 5 siblings.
Whoa.
I'm the youngest.
The rest of them like older?
My sister just turned 38. My other sister is 40. My oldest brother is like 45, 46. He the one who had 13. He's still going. He want more.
Sheesh. And he in all
That's
their
the
lives?
that's the one. That's the Muslim one.
I was
Yep.
just about to
And he's
ask you, was he a Muslim?
And he's in all their lives.
He with the wives too?
He's
The baby?
yeah, some of them.
You better go ahead then.
So yeah.
Ain't no shame in his game. He slang that thing.
But yeah, I don't know. And that's my oldest
What's
nephew.
up,
He's just
Tara?
like my son. So he called me for everything.
That's what's up. Okay.
But you don't have to. Once you be a wife, you got to break down to the other baby mamas. You gotta be a game player, team player. You gotta think about the better cause.
It's gonna be the better cause. Team player is all of us on Zoom. We're all on Booking.com, and we're finding a hotel for everyone. That's the bigger picture.
Well, why not? Instead of spending all the extra money,
Or we can just
get
go
a
on a
10-bedroom
ranch.
house.
We can go to a ranch,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's gonna have their whole different
Hut,
hut. That's perfect.
like at Legoland.
That's perfect.
Why you can't stay in the house?
No, because then I'm still the wife, not that I'm the wife, so which means my husband gonna be here, and you know, I would hate for trying to get a little jealous. You know what I mean?
And you gonna put on a whole Broadway show. But the husband not there. Y'all did this with the kids.
Oh, just
it's
the
y'all
kids.
and the kids.
I'm gonna be calling him. Nothing,
It's-
just sit here with your girls. Your kids. I'm just playing. I don't know, but I really don't know.
Cause I can see you doing it. And your kids, like, oh my God, I can see you doing
I'm
that.
just playing, y'all. I'm not like that. I'm really nice. I definitely think I'm definitely gonna get along with the people if they're want to be getting along with.
Yeah, cause it's some, like I said, it's some.
I don't have no reason to like if you ain't did nothing to
mamas,
me.
baby daddies out there that just don't or won't.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to be mistreating your kids, cause I don't want your kids looking at me like, why you always trying to be mean to my mama or something. It ain't that serious. As long as you ain't disrespecting me, you can come over. But you gotta leave before 8 o'clock. Street lights on, time to go. I'm weak, but nah, we finna wrap this up.
No.
This is you got something to say?
No.
Oh. Street lights on, gotta go. Y'all, we finna wrap this up. He said you coughing too much. Okay. Anywho,
Listen,
this is
we
a
on
great
the spotlight.
episode.
I got on the sweater. Like,
No,
it's warm in here.
it is not warm. The
It's
air is definitely on,
Girl, you don't got on no clothes.
but the air is on.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not
Then
right
we
now.
get the air fix.
Yeah.
It is up and running.
Yeah, it's up and running, but it's not on right now.
Ah, stop. Ain't not one drop of sweat on you.
I don't sweat.
It's so you ain't hot.
No, I've never sweat. Like, I don't have sweat glands. Like, I've never sweated.
You don't sweat.
You ain't got no sweat glands.
I've never sweated in my life. Like, I've got like a mist, but I've never like, it's a mist. I never sweated.
Let me see
Okay.
you do 2 laps around the building right now.
Right. You should have did
It's
two
a long
laps with
building.
there last week. On that warehouse. I know that warehouse ain't got no air. Yeah, let's take a trip in there and see if you're going to be sweating.
I won't.
Alright, y'all. We finna wrap this up, y'all. This is the episode of Culture Ticket, y'all, with the butter, not butter. We missing Miss Gimme That, but we still got the lovely.
I was like, Y'all can follow me at I Am Porcelain King on all social medias.
Her. She said he lying. Alright, y'all. We out.
I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The culture ticket.
Culture Ticket. Yes!
with butter, not butter. Period.